Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to another Marvel Strike Force video. In this video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the last two updates that came up over the last few days. We're going to take a look at what we need to unlock Phoenix, because that is now out. We're also going to look at a data mine that suggests when we're going to be able to see America Chavez as well. There's so much to really go into here. So before we get into that, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. So let's go ahead and go through the last two updates really quick. Came out on the 23rd and the 24th, just a few days ago. This first one goes really quick. This is just release notes for the patch that we had the other day. So we had some Alliance War feature updates. We got a wartime roster that you can view characters available for war attacks. And then Alliance leaders can now move squads around the helicarrier rooms, which is good. Gives a little more flexibility, especially when you can't get a hold of somebody to move some stuff around and you're in a pinch for time, right? Next, so we got three playable characters, Psylocke, Colossus, and America Chavez. We know they're coming. Psylocke and Colossus are in our roster. And if you saw, there for a brief minute, there was also Phoenix and Cyclops was in there too, so you were able to get a brief look at their kits. I didn't take a screenshot of it. I didn't know that they were going to go away, but next time, just in case, I might do that. New legendary character, Phoenix. We know who we need for that, so we're going to jump into the game and take a look at that as well. The Elite Soar tab's in there. Improved Alliance Leader selection for auto-generated alliances, which is good. Add new Alliance messaging, so you'll probably notice in your Alliance chat and showing you who everybody unlocks and stuff, and as they level them up. So a little more information there. Challenges are being resorted, so you go to the unfinished one first, which is cool, and then summon characters now shown in the character detail screen. So not a lot of detail there. There's some cool stuff there, a lot of bug fixes, which is pretty cool to see as well. And then we jump into the Introducing X-Men. This came out on the 24th, which is what, yesterday, right? Came out yesterday. So I'm not going to run through the Psylocke piece here because we did already take a look at Psylocke. If you haven't seen her video yet, I'll go ahead and link it up right here so you can take a look at that. We do go through her kit and we take her into Blitz so we can take a look at her animations and stuff. I am working on getting my Blitz level up there because I'm going to take her back in there like I mentioned in that video and then run her through a higher level Blitz. So this is the biggest thing here. She's a new X-Men brawler, and it's really about, her kit is all about removing the negative effects from allies and placing them on her enemies, which is really cool. And right here is really, this whole team is really going to be a counter to the Brotherhood and the Spider-Verse team that dole out a ton of negative status effects. All right, next, Colossus. All right, so we have him as a protector. The Mutant Metal Man gives his allies temporary protection from damage with his taunt. This guy sounds really, really cool. A 2-turn taunt with Phoenix, which is awesome. Phoenix, there's two of those characters that I'm going to need. It was a little bit weird. We'll get to that in a minute. My opinion's on that in just a minute. Let's see, and you can add the tank to your squad in an upcoming Blitz, so we learned about that through an article that we discussed the other day in the last news update that we did. This is some pretty cool stuff. So his basic is attack primary target for 340% damage and apply offense down for 2 turns. Now these are all max ability levels, right? So his special is going to gain taunt, gain 2 counter, apply 2 deflect to self and X-Men allies. And even if you're not on a team with X-Men allies, you are going to apply deflect 1 to all other allies. And then if Phoenix is an ally, you're going to gain that taunt for 2 turns. So there's that 2-turn taunt they were talking about. His ultimate, increase the duration of positive effects on self by +3 up to a max of 5. Awesome. Gain 2 death proof and gain +2 charge up to a maximum of 5. His passive here on spawn, if he's charged, he's going to generate an ability energy and then he's going to lose that charge. On spawn, if he has Phoenix as an ally, so if Phoenix is on the team, he's going to gain defense up for 2 turns and apply defense up to all X-Men allies. Very cool. When negative effects is applied to an X-Men, he gains a charge up to a max of 5, and then while charged, when attacked, he does 100% damage plus 10% damage for each charge, so up to an additional 50% damage to that attacking enemy. Then when an enemy drops below 50% health, I thought this was cool. It's an automatic taunt plus gain +1 taunt up to a maximum of 2. And then while he has his defense up, he's got his resistance up. Makes sense. And then plus 15% max health, and X-Men allies gain plus 15% max health. We're going to jump into the game here in a minute. We're going to take a look at him and what the orange materials give you. And then I'm just going to give you my quick 2 cents on whether they are worth it or not. Phoenix. All right, Phoenix is a little bit different here. She is a legendary controller for the X-Men. Very cool. She's got 2 different kits, which is awesome. So the second kit kicks in after she dies, and she transforms into a summoned character who is obviously Dark Phoenix. Her passive ability, Phoenix Rising, boosts X-Men allies by increasing their max health and damage. And then similar to damage increase, Star-Lord provides for Guardian's team. And then her basic ability, Psychic Blast and Immolation, clear enemy positive effects. So very cool there. That's good against the Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D. team as well. Clear enemy positive effects, including taunt, allowing you to focus attacks. And then if you thought she couldn't get more powerful, Phoenix can stealth allies and redistribute health, similarly to Scarlet Witch. Now, for her, if you want to unlock her, let's jump into the game really quick. So this is who you need. They're all controllers. And this is a little bit different than other legendary characters that we've had, because typically they give you traits and then you can put together your own team. This team here is very specific. You have to use these 5 characters in order to unlock her. So you are going to need Mordo. So I got him there. I'm good there. You need Mordo. You need Ronan. So I'm good there as well. You need Loki. Look at that. I still need 2 more stars there. So you need Loki. You need Nobu. Almost 5-star there. So I'm good there. And then you need Hand Assassin. Unless you're really focused on your hand team, I'm very curious to know how many people actually have Hand Assassin up to 5. If you do, let me know, because that's some dedication for you. Because Aim, Hydra, and Hand are probably the lowest ones that I have right now, just because of where my focus has been throughout the game and kind of what I've learned along the way, right? So anyway, so that's what you need. You need Hand Assassin, Loki, Nobu, Mordo, and Ronan in order to unlock Phoenix. All right, let's go back. So that's Phoenix. Very cool thing here is Cyclops. When you add Cyclops to the team, longtime leader, he's really cool. So he's a blaster, big draw on his ability to apply taunt to 2 of the most injured allies. So when you pair that up with Phoenix, where Phoenix can clear all positive effects, including taunt, and then he can apply taunt to the 2 lowest enemies, most injured enemies. That's a powerful duo right there. So extends the control over the power of Phoenix. So like this is saying here, and then combine this ability with Wolverine and Psylocke, and now you have a devastating attack that enemies can't avoid with taunt. So it seems like what's going to happen, because Storm is part of this too, right? But it seems like what's going to happen is we're going to have Phoenix, Cyclops, Colossus, Wolverine, and Psylocke. Those are going to be the 5, even though that we have Storm, because down here, when you take a look at Wolverine and Storm, it does say that, where is it right here? Storm is still at her strongest in Rage, so she's still very much focused on Rage. There's definitely a benefit, though, with her speed up and stuff like that when combined with X-Men. But they make a good pair as well. However, I really think that we're going to be replacing Storm with Psylocke. Why do I keep doing that? With Psylocke there. And then just this X-Men team down here, X-Men Assemblage, just really talks about this team is really there to counter the Brotherhood and the Spider-Verse. There's some definite benefits there to counter the Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D. team as well. Again, remember, this is the apex. This is it's a forced meta, is really what it is. So this is going to be the new meta for Arena. And it's probably going to do very well in Blitz too. I mean, again, very similar format. All right, so let's jump into the game really quick. Take a look at Colossus's kit. We already took a look at it, but I want to take a look at the orange material and give you my 2 cents on which ones I think would be the best to put into. So let's go ahead and jump into that right now. All right, Ring Dinger, we go down to the bottom. Apply offense down for 2 turns and plus 50% damage. It's definitely good, but not sure that that's really worth it right off the bat, especially if you're really rationing out your orange material. All right, special. Right here, gain 2 counter. I think that's going to be worth it because of his next one. When you go to his next one here, enduring protection, this one right here, increased duration of positive effects on self by +3 up to a max of 5. So those two together, I think, are definitely worth the orange material. And then finally, you have his passive here. Now, the passive on Spawn, if Phoenix is an ally, then you're going to gain defense up for 2 turns. That is fantastic if you have Phoenix. If you don't have Phoenix, I would hold off on that until you finally get Phoenix and get her up to where you need to so you can use them in the arena. So, I would say altruism and enduring protection, definitely I'm going to be using my orange material on that. And then I will wait on steel form until I get Phoenix. But Phoenix, once she comes to the game, you're probably going to want to use some orange material there as well. So right now, I would hold off on the passive and the basic. I'd definitely go for the special and the ultimate here. All right, there is a quick availability update in our inbox. We got this mail here, which is really cool. Now, Juggernaut is farmable, which is very cool. He is in there for arena credits. Cool thing is they didn't remove anybody that I noticed. And Mordo is still in there, so if you don't have Mordo for Phoenix, then you can definitely farm him out of the arena as well. And then the Kingpin's Vault Orb has been moved to the Arena Orb store as well, so you get 675 arena credits in order to open an orb there. So cool stuff there as well. Now, let's jump into the datamine really quick. A lot of stuff that just recently came out in the datamine was just announced here. I mean, there was not much there. We don't have a date yet on the Colossus Blitz. However, we do have information on America Chavez. All right, so right here. So she is going to be part of the Unity event, and you're going to be able to recruit her in the store. There's going to be an offer for her, as there has been with everybody else except for Captain Marvel. And then you're going to get login daily to earn Unity Orb fragments. And then right here, starting on June 13th, then we're going to be able to get her in Blitz battles right here. And here are the characters that you're going to want to use in that Blitz battle. So Storm, Scarlet Witch, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Jessica Jones, and America Chavez. Now, again, remember, anything that is data mined is subject to change. This is just preemptive information, and we've seen this stuff change before, but right now it looks like she's scheduled for June 13th, and these are the characters that you're going to want to use in Blitz. And there you go, everybody. That's what I had for you today. Just everything Marvel Strike Force in the news that I could find. I'd really be interested in knowing your thoughts on everything that's coming to this game, because there is a lot going on, and there's more coming with new movies and stuff coming out. So let me know what you think. And as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.